6 o'clock. We'll call this meeting to order. If you'll call the roll, please.
Mr. Holloway?
Yes.
Mr. Matheson?
Here.
Ms. Reese? Here. Mr. Robinson?
Here.
Mr. Payne?
Here.
Ms. Perkins? Here.
Okay. Now, if all stand, let's have a moment of silence. Shall you lead us in the pledge here a second? Okay. Michelle.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I don't have any audience participation forms, so we'll just go on to the consent agenda. And we're going to have to pull out approval of agenda to the consent agenda because we got to change. We have item 7, item 13 are duplicates, so we decided if it's okay with everybody, we'll remove item 13 since that's the unlucky number. Is that okay? And that'll have to be a roll call vote, so I'll need a motion and a second.
I'll make that motion.
Okay,
I'll second.
motion and a second. Call roll, please.
Mr. Holloway?
Yes.
Mr. Matheson?
Yes.
Ms. Reese? Yes. Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Mr. Payne?
Yes. Now, on to the consent agenda. As written here, with the exception of that item we just deleted. I hear a motion to approve it.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Okay, motion made by Ms. Reese. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, Mr. Holloway, second. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Holloway?
Yes.
Mr. Matheson?
Yes.
Ms. Reese?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Mr. Payne?
Yes. All righty, our report from our student board member. Braden couldn't be with us, so we have Miss Vanessa here, so carry away.
All right, tennis, the men's team finished second in conference overall. Riley Eisenhower, Stephanie Knight, Grennan Walker, and Hunter Paisley were named on the all-conference team. Stephanie Knight, Riley Eisenhower, and Marley Townsend will advance to the women's district tournament. Grennan Walker and Landell Walker will advance to the regional tournament for men's doubles next week. Baseball finished first in the district, and they are hosting the regional tournament today and tomorrow. They will be playing during the meeting, and if they win, they will play tomorrow at 12. If they lose tonight, they will play tomorrow around 2:30. Softball plays Friday night at Chucky Doak in the district championship, and they have already secured a spot to move on to regionals. Track, we have several students attended and were double medal recipients at the Science Hill Track and Field Olympics earlier this week. Congratulations to Nathan Woodruff, Haley Adams, Stephen Swift, Jack Abel, Hayden Levy, Kohana Boyd, and Aiden Barrett on their achievements. Members of the track team will be participating in the regional tournament over the next several days. Some information for seniors includes Senior Awards Night May 15th and graduation May 19th, which is the 100th graduating class from Johnson County High School. School info, we have yearbooks go out on Monday. The last day for students is May 23rd, which is an early release. No school for students on May 19th, and the National Honor Society and National Technical Honor Society inductions were this month and recognized students for their leadership, character, and commitment to excellence in their work at JCHS.
Okay, thank you. All right. Now, number 6, recommendation of tenure candidates, Ms. Susan Edwards and Robbie McCullough.
Yes, and Angie sent you their portfolios, and we will vote on that next month, and they'll be here next month.
Okay.
Yep, we'll have that next one.
All right. Now, item number 7, 5-year plan update. Developing, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Upon developing an annual budget, staffing needs will be a focus.
Yes, and that is what we're doing during this current budget cycle. And just a reminder, Serena sent you an email today. We will have a budget work session on Tuesday, May the 23rd at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Just a reminder on that.
All right. Now, number 8, and pardon me, I'm not good with the Greek alphabet here, but it's at Rho Kappa?
Rho Kappa.
Okay, approve the Rho Kappa Social Studies Honor Society students to wear the cords at graduation.
As you know, any cord that students wear at graduation has to be approved by the board. And this is something that Ms. Holt and Mr. Pittman had brought to Mr. Dunham, and he does ask that this gets approved, and the qualifications on that, you know, you have to have a 3.0 in social studies, you have to have had 4 social study courses, you have to have letter of recommendation to be in Rho Kappa Honor Society. It's just a great society to be in, and it's new to the high school, and they just want to be able to show their support and let the seniors wear cords that meet all these requirements.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve that?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Mr. Robinson, made a motion, second?
I'll second it.
Okay, Mr. Holloway, second. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Mr. Matheson,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes. All right, approve the TSSE, that is the Tennessee School Systems for Equity, membership dues for 2023, 2024.
Yes, and this is part of the TESI group that we've been on for 25-plus years, and this is just the membership agreement to allow us to continue to be on this. This is the organization that fights for small schools to make sure that our salaries are equitable.
Okay. Okay, do we have a motion to approve that?
I make a motion, we approve.
Okay, Ms. Reese made a motion. We have a second.
I'll second.
Okay, Mr. Russell, second. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Mr. Matheson,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes. Okay. Item 10, second and final reading of required TCA code changes to the following policies. And that was on, in your packet, item 10. You want to take that away?
I will. Policy 6.4081, that is safe relocation of students, and we just needed to add a statement to the policy that says that whether we're on school property or away from school property due to an event, whether it be a field trip or a sporting events, that we have a safe relocation for our students to go in case something happens. Policy 6.415, that's the student suicide prevention. It just updates the intervention plan with the documentation of the incident. That's a TCA code now, so we had to update that policy. And then for 6.411, student wellness, that entire policy had to be updated in order for Kathy's monitoring to be met.
All right. You guys want to approve those all at once? Pick them apart. You got an issue with one?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we approve this collectively.
Okay. Do we have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Call the roll.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Mr. Matheson,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes. And we got 2 more. Item number 11, I think. Yep. Second and final reading of TSB required recommended changes on the following policies, and we've got 2 of those.
Policy 6.205, student assignments. If you remember last year, the law changed with open enrollment. When we changed that corresponding policy, 6.206, we also needed to change 6.205 to add the statement about the new open enrollment policy. And then with 6.309, zero tolerance offenses, we're going to add the statement in regards to vaping products that have THC and/or CBD products be an automatic zero tolerance.
Okay. What's the board want to do on that one? You want to do both of them together? Someone want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve both of these policies.
Okay, Ms. Reese. And do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, Mr. Holloway, second. Call the roll.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Mr. Matheson,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes. All right. On to item 12. Approve architect agreement for the roof replacement at Stowe Elementary with Shaw & Shanks Architects in the amount of $18,780 and authorize the Director of Schools to sign contract when available.
And when we had our Mountain City update meeting last Wednesday, I wasn't able to attend, but I know Mr. Adams was there, Russell was there, and I think Joanne came to that meeting. And they did talk to Tom about that, so I'm gonna turn that over to Russell and Herbie to just say what the architect said.
Just probably stick with there, not put time on fiscal year and when it ends and stuff.
Basically, based on our work session where we discussed the fact that we are looking at needing to replace part of the roof at Doe, when we went back to Tom, he said not a problem, but formality is that we need to formally have a architectural contract between the Board of Ed and Shaw & Shanks for him to actually to start the work as far as getting the bid, getting the bid documents and those things like that together prior to the end of the fiscal year. And Tom said it is not a realistic timeline to be able to bid that properly, complete the documents, bid it, and actually try to award it before June 30th. So we'll be looking at an award sometime in the fall for them to actually do that work. But this proving the architectural agreement and giving the Director of Schools authorization to sign it once we have it drafted, we'll actually get him started on the process of getting ready to bid it.
Okay. Okay.
And again, we do have money in reserves to allow for that.
All righty. Anybody want to make a motion to approve that?
I'll make the motion to approve it.
Okay, Mr. Robinson made the motion.
I'll second it.
Mr. Holloway, second. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Mr. Matheson,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes. All right, budget update.
Tina could not be here this evening, but you have in front of you your informational packet that she shared, and she said if you have any questions, to please reach out to her, and she'd be happy to answer any of them.
Okay. All righty. What we got for us?
Just update, Mountain City update. I wanted to just say, in case you've not drove by, just to see a little bit of the construction that's going on, and it's just a few quick slides just to show you they're starting to, you can see the frame of the gym, the big tall structure, and you can see where they're starting with the little hallway that'll go with the classrooms. So it's definitely coming along. It's looking great. You can see there at the right of the white truck, that'll be the entrance to that main little foyer. You know, if you remember last time we showed you the graphic designs that will be in that, which will be like the centerpiece. It's like, is Gay here? Gay said that'll be the showcase of her building. She's so excited about that. And there you can see a little bit closer to, that will be the main entrance into the school. And that just gives you, so you can see they were working today. These pictures were taken today about 1 o'clock, 1:15. So they've been working, they've had beautiful weather, so we're just really excited. And I wanted to show you some pictures so you could sort of see what's going on. Just a reminder, it is hard to believe, next Friday is the 100th graduation for Johnson County High School. It will be on the football field. If it does rain, we will let you know what that will look like. But it's not going to. I keep telling Rob, I'm sending optimistic vibes to everybody. It's not going to rain. If you can be there by 6:45 that night and be at the concession stand, the football concession stand, and we'll walk on the field in front of the graduates like we always do. I do want to say congratulations to the baseball team. They are playing right now, and we just got an update. We are up 5-3.
Oh, good.
Yeah. The softball team, like Vanessa said, they play tomorrow. The high school football team is actually scrimmaging Daniel Boone as we speak up there. So there's a lot of things going on at the high school, and just excited for the end of the school year. It has definitely went by fast. There's a lot of activities going on next week, so we hope to see you at everything. But just very excited about graduation, and cannot believe it's the 100th graduation. That's just unreal. Yeah, and that's all I have.
Okay. Before we adjourn, I would like to thank everybody for coming by. You know, I missed my dad and his passing, but everybody came by and the visits and the calls and everything. I really appreciate it. Anything else? All right, that's our agenda. Anybody want to make a motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn.
Okay, we are adjourned.